Good afternoon, people. Today, I'll be doing my debate arguments. So, my opponent's topic is be it resolved on balance, social networking sites have a positive impact on the United States. I completely disagree. So, I would say, on a balance, social networking sites have a negative impact on the United States. Social media at this point can be compared to a cigarette. And how addicted people get, it becomes their life. No, their lifestyle. No, their daily routines. The US, being a first world, well-developed country, it is so easy for people of all ages to access these social networks so they can communicate, interact through social media. I can safely say this. The first thing I do when I get up in the morning is to check my phone to see what notification I've received while sleeping or what happened in those few hours that I was asleep. What have I missed out on and need to catch up on? These are negative impacts. These are not good ways to interact. Like, your life is solely dependent on social networking to interact. There are some negative aspects that I'd like to highlight. Some are as follows. People look for validation through social networking. They think about what people are thinking when they make posts. How will they view pictures they post? And now, because of these filters that was invented on the different social media platforms, has been useful for people to change how they look so they can interact with these mean social media bullies that criticize how people look. According to American Sociological Associates online, topic social media growing impacts in our lives, the study also found that adolescents who spend the most time on social media and least time face-to-face social interactions reported the most loneliness. This can't be good. The influences that social media give is huge in this way because people try to look like other people that they see on these social networkings and lose their identity, along the way. This cannot be mentally healthy. And they won't want to physically go and interact with these people because they did not accept how they truly look on social media. And after using all those filters, they think they aren't acceptable without them. There are people that deceive others that are viewing their social media because in real life, nothing that they post go as such. This will also encourage people not to go out and make friends because they lose confidence. The things they do just get the big achievements, quote unquote, like the most liked, the most viewed post, and a bunch of comments. Is this truly worth it, people? I don't think so. This is destroying us and we don't even realize. Another thing, just the fact that children are allowed to bring their cell phones or tablets in class with them. According to the chapter 12, page 295, it says, there is research demonstrating a constant connection reduces attention span. For example, 71% of nation teachers say their students attention spans are reduced a lot or somewhat because of screen time. Yes, screen time, the time we spend using our gadgets, social networking. Children are in class to learn, and as we are aware, these children still get a chance to socialize after class. They still find time in class to text each other in the same room, joke about stuff. This takes away from their opportunity to learn. I think this affects children's performance in school way past what we have realized. Since children being so open to using these different social networks, FaceTime, Snapchat, Instagram, and many more, their performance has declined. I can speak of this personally. I recently had to take away my children's cell phone and delete apps from their tablets because the effort that they were putting into their social media, like Roblox or TikTok or YouTube, they were not given the same or more amount of attention to their assignments. And you think, okay, having their assignment online would spark some attention? No. Schoolwork becomes less interesting than all these social media platforms. Some would even go as further as to say, what about students that take their notes on their gadgets versus their books? Does it have a negative impact on them? Yes, it does. Because according to chapter 12, page 296, much research demonstrates that college students who take notes on their laptops perform significantly worse or on subsequent tests. So you see, instead of helping children reach their full potential, social networking is really putting limits on how they excel and is having them adapt whatever it is they put out there for them to be addicted. Let's talk about spending time with our family. Have you realized how social media affects our time? We're so addicted that we cannot even have a proper family dinner without having our phones. We post our meals to see what others say about it, or just that moment that should be set aside to interact with our families. Instead, we have to be checking Facebook, Instagram, and talking to our friends on WhatsApp. If you have a newborn baby and they grow up seeing all of us in the house interacting, not verbally, but using gadgets, they're just going to adapt to this, and this cannot be healthy. It becomes such a norm that we withdraw from even sitting around the table with our family for dinner. And because everyone has some addiction to some sort of social networking, not being able to sit around that table together to have dinner doesn't affect anyone in the family. No one complains. It doesn't worry anyone. You have the babies to toddlers addicted to YouTube, big kids addicted to TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and adults are being addicted to Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and the list goes on and on and on. Look at how Twitter blows up fast. As soon as our president posts on Twitter, he has everyone replying and sharing with others. Things like these, people, cannot be right. It cannot have a positive impact on it. It is destroying us and we're not even realizing. Well, for now, I rest my case. Thank you.